1, 2, and 3.
Hi everybody. I promised that I would show you a couple stretches that I do in my overhead lift. Many of us will have overhead lifts if we have a disability and if we're lucky enough. And I don't use mine just for transferring, although I do use it for transferring. But this is a great way. I've just come from my bed where I was stretching. You can see I've got a lot of bolsters on the bed over here. And I was doing a bit of a long stretch and a few twists. And then I'm going to get into my chair and take my dog for a walk. So I'm on my way to my chair and I've kind of come along my track and I've swung my legs around so that they're still on the bed, obviously. And then I pulled this bolster underneath the ankles. And here's where I get a really good hamstring stretch. I kept that one bolster behind my feet and then I just go down to about a level where my legs are pretty much level right with the pelvis here. And I've got my chair here and I can kind of use it to just wiggle in and out a bit of the stretch, and then I'm going to end up going forward into a nice deep breathing and just getting the back of the legs really well stretched out. I can't think of a better way to kind of get the legs stretched out in a really nice passive stretch. So that's one thing that I do. And then I get rid of this guy and they have a bit of a spasm there, which is pretty much generally the muscles just trying to figure out what they're doing next. And then I'm going to get my legs off of the bed. And sometimes you want to just be careful about this move because you don't want to fall out the bottom of your sling, so you might need to get a bit more height so that your thigh bones are supported a bit more. And then as you pull the legs off, you're going to be nice and dangly. And then you can bring your arms kind of inside and around your legs and just do a nice kind of working the pelvis, getting a bit of joint release into the pelvis, which feels great. And always after, sitting in a chair or having been limited in your movement is a really good thing. Then you can take one leg and swing it individually, so you get that leg rotated and that one. You can also bring your arms inside your legs and give a little bit of a stretch into the inner thighs and the adductor muscles. Whew, so tight in there. Feels good. And then before I get into my chair, you just follow me as I go down. I'm going to go down, and here's where you can get at the back of the ankles and into the Achilles. Once your feet take weight onto the ground, then you can just use whatever you've got around you to kind of massage and stretch back and forth like that at the ankle and the Achilles region. And boy, oh boy, that's also a really great stretch and feels really good. And I actually hang out like this for, sometimes an hour and a half, 2 hours doing my work. I just put my table in front of me and I've got a hot water bottle in the back of me, and it really feels great. So I hope you can enjoy some of these things as well. Take care.